Welcome to Elevate Your Life. Join us on our journey to elevate your life and reach new heights of success and happiness. I've discovered a great way to cut oranges that keeps the juice contained and prevents dirty hands. It's also great for serving to guests. I've learned that people often compliment me on my practical skills. Many people like to buy oranges to eat or give as gifts. Oranges are often given as gifts during New Year's greetings, as they symbolize good luck and fulfilled wishes. They're sweet, juicy, and a great source of hydration and vitamin C. Eating oranges can be messy, and juice can easily flow, making some people discouraged from eating them. But don't let the potential for dirty hands and juice stop you from enjoying delicious oranges. Here's a tip on how to cut them without making a mess. First technique. Here's how to cut oranges without making a mess. 1. Cut the orange in half, and then cut each half into 4 equal parts. 2. Use a sharp knife to make a shallow cut at the base of the fruit, being careful not to cut all the way through. 3. Use a fruit blade to separate the pulp from the peel, leaving about a third of the two connected. 4. Cut along the edge of the peel and then lift the pulp with one hand while using the other hand to hold the peel as a support. 5. Bite into the orange flesh and tear it apart while holding the peel. This way eating oranges will not make your hands dirty and the juice will not flow all over. You can also prepare the oranges in this way and serve them to guests. This method will be very convenient and you will be praised for your ingenuity. It is a simple method once you get the hang of it. Second technique. The second technique for cutting oranges without making a mess is as follows. 1. Use a knife to cut off a small part of the top and bottom of the orange, just enough to reveal the pulp. 2. Keep the cut parts as they will be useful later. 3. Cut the orange in half horizontally, and then use a knife to separate the inner pulp from the peel by sticking the knife between the two and turning it clockwise. 4. Once the inner pulp is separated from the peel, place it back on the small fruit plate that you created from the stem of the fruit that you cut off earlier. Five. This technique allows you to separate the pulp from the peel while keeping the juice contained, making it an easy and mess-free way to enjoy your oranges. The third technique for cutting oranges without making a mess is as follows. 1. Cut off the two ends of the orange so that you can see the pulp inside. 2. Cut through the peel on one side, but don't cut too deep, just enough to cut into the pulp. 3. Turn the orange horizontally and cut it into rings of the desired size. This technique allows you to cut the orange into rings, making it easy to eat, and it is also a great way to entertain guests. You can also cut the orange pulp into small pieces for children to eat, which is convenient and mess-free. Overall, these three techniques provide different ways to cut and serve oranges, making it easy and mess-free to enjoy this delicious fruit. You can use Method 1 to entertain adults, Method 2 for children, and Method 3 for a surprise twist. Fourth technique. The technique we will use to remove the pulp is to first cut off the head and tail of the orange. Then, using the front of a spoon, we will gently press against the orange's skin and pulp, inserting the spoon between the two layers to separate them. This method can be repeated until the entire pulp is removed. So these are 4 different techniques you can use to cut and serve oranges without making a mess, providing different ways to enjoy this delicious fruit, whether you're entertaining guests or just want a quick and easy snack. The 5th technique of simply cutting it as you like. These methods are easy to follow and will elevate your orange eating experience. So, let's get started and elevate your life with these simple orange cutting techniques. In summary, the 5 techniques shared in this video are designed to help you cut oranges in a clean and convenient way. The first technique involves cutting an orange into 8 equal parts and using a shallow knife to separate the pulp and peel. The second technique involves cutting off the top and bottom of the orange, cutting it in half horizontally, and separating the pulp from the peel. The third technique involves cutting the orange into rings. The fourth technique involves using a spoon to separate the pulp and peel. The fifth technique is a simple method of cutting the orange however you like. These techniques are aimed at keeping your hands clean while eating oranges, and they can also be used to entertain guests. Remember to like, forward and share the video if you find it helpful.